Huni, what were you thinking going out by yourself? Don't you know how dangerous it is?
It's okay. Toba helped me. And we met some kind strangers who helped.
Kind strangers? What made you so sure they were so kind, hmm?
Yeah, actually, they did. And
Don't talk back to me. The Mountain King problem still hasn't been solved. What?
they were good people, Dad. Dinner or no dinner. Hello again, Huni. It's Miss Paimon and Miss Traveler. Dad, it's them. They're the ones who helped me.
Oh, so you're the kind strangers. Well, I'm Trinidad. Apparently you helped my daughter today. So if there's anything you need, just ask. As an elder of the Scions of the Canopy, I've got some influence around here. Now, I trust that you're sensible people who know better than to take advantage of their host's generosity.
Yep, just helping a neighbor. We're not looking for anything in return.
Oh? Well,
Dad, please. They're not bad people. They've eaten at the same table.
Kniech. Wait, I heard that two mysterious travelers from afar showed up at the Stadium of the Sacred
And Paimon's the other.
I do apologize. A lot's been going on in our tribe lately, and I suppose the pressure must be getting to me.
Oh, now we're talking. Seriously, though, don't worry about it. Already forgotten. We're just happy.
You've just arrived, I take it? It would be my honor to give you a hero's welcome tonight.
Careful now. That's quite an about face. We've heard that kind of thing can lead to spontaneous combustion.
My dear traveler, you are very perceptive indeed. Go inside now, Huni. Dad's got some important business to discuss.
Okay. Look after Miss Traveler and Miss Paimon. They're very special guests. Well, we'll hear you out, but we can't make any promises that we'll be able to help.
This is a matter of utmost importance. Please, for many years, our tribe has celebrated the Turnfire Night. It is a traditional ceremony among the Scions of the Canopy, in which we remember our ancestor, Burkina, and his companion, Burkina was a hero who bore the ancient name Malipo, and Kangamato was a powerful Yumkasor warrior. Together, they fought against the Abyss. They were victorious, but it came at a great cost. Burkina paid with his life. The Mountain King survived, but was contaminated. Normally, Yumkasors never live longer than a century. It's possible that the Abyssal Power is responsible for his That's right. The Mountain King is a living symbol of our glory. But even this glory comes. The Abyssal Power inside him is highly sensitive. And when it is disturbed, he awakens. So besides the ceremony, another important part of Turnfire Night each year is cleansing the Abyssal Power inside the Mountain King so that he will remain sound asleep. However, Abyss-related incidents have been on the rise in that land lately, as I'm sure you're both aware. As a result, only 5 months have passed since the last Turnfire Night, and he's already showing signs of instability.
Has he woken up again?
He has. We managed to contain the situation by performing a makeshift ceremony right. Also, he attacked and wounded my companion, Nana, during the ceremony. She became contaminated by...
We heard. Such a tragedy. We're really sorry.
Yes. And Nana wasn't the... Anyway, right now, we're preparing for an exceptional Turnfire Night ceremony. And we need to find a suitable flame bearer. From what I've heard about your adventures... Of course. Plus, he's a bona fide hero. Who's it?
Oh, you mean Kniech?
Yes, he's the one. A hero worth his weight in gold. And unfortunately for us, he's all too aware of that. No, an exceptional ceremony? I'll have to charge an exceptional price. I swear, no other concept exists in that boy's brain. I'm not the one to usually talk about people behind their backs, but I'm convinced the Y-Up got hit on the head and took a wrong turn the day it chose to give that ancient name to him. Oh, and don't get me started on that insufferable how he hangs around with. Thinks
Yeah, Paimon has to agree on that last part.
Anyway, the fact is, the ceremony can just as easily be done without him, as long as we find someone else. Wonderful! I can't thank you enough. Honi was right about you. You have kindness in your hearts. Come with me to the other side of the mountain. I'll bring you up to speed on each step of the ceremony. As experienced warriors, I'm sure you'll pick it up in no time.
Achoo!
Oh, great Kahul Ahau, bless you.
Shut your filthy mouth, worm of the abyss! Your putrid words defile the air we breathe.
Speaking as a member of the Abyss Order, that's music to my ears. Exactly the kind of reaction we're...
Ugh, never have we heard such brazen blustering from someone who is inches from...
Okay, well, that I am at a loss to explain. But I digress. Mr. Kinich, I admit it, you, sir, are a legendary hunter. You see, I'm very interested in the lore of your
Okay.
Is that it? K? Aren't you intrigued to know what it is about you guys that... It's the extreme sports! The other day, I narrowly avoided getting hit by a very brave soul who just leaped off a cliff. I think you call it bungee? Look, I even did a painting inspired by the bravery and freedom of the scions of the canopy.
You scum-sucking swine! Ugh, I swear, if you go bungee jumping, it'll be without a rope! Head first off the tallest cliff, with a band of hunters on your tail, and nowhere left to run!
You say that, but I get the sense that Mr. Kinich isn't planning to take my life right now. On top of that, I'm tired of spying on you from afar. So why don't we just negotiate? I've heard that the most important thing in human relationships is to respect each other.
Or you could tell me what it is you're really after.
What?
And then I'll name my price.
The abyss contamination is back. No surprises there. No doubt that explains... See those torches over there? Those are sacred flame offshoots that we requested from...
Are you saying that the sacred flame and the turnfire are the same thing?
For ceremonial purposes, at least. Sending someone to the Night Kingdom to retrieve the legendary turnfire isn't exactly an option.
Gotcha! So basically, we just need to clean up the filth with the sacred flame.
That's one part of it, yes. But the complete ceremony is a bit more complicated than that. First, the flame bearer must collect the kindling of the sacred flame from the starting point. Then use a grappling. Then they must go down into the canyon, all the way to the cave where the Mountain King slumbers, lighting braziers and the final altar along the way. The most skilled flame bearers can accomplish all of this without touching the ground once. As much...
Wow! He can do all that flying without ever falling to the ground? Well, of course Paimon can. It'd be much harder for you guys.
Well, don't worry. It's not a requirement of the ceremony. You're allowed to touch the ground. The only thing you're not allowed, the flame bearer must always keep moving forward. You can't skip a pillar, then come back to it after lighting the next one. To do so would be to disrespect our ancestor.
So, what actually happens if you do turn back?
Well, if you're not careful.
What about today, then? Does the same rule apply?
Oh, no. Don't worry. Today is just a practice. The order doesn't matter. You just need to take the sacred... Are you ready? I'll repeat the key points again. Gather the kindling, cleanse the filth, and light all the braziers. I'll wait.
Today's no good for going out. Did I say that yesterday as well?
Alright, let's use this kindling to complete our mission. There's abyssal filth over there. Let's burn it away with the sacred flame. Should be all the braziers. Let's regroup with Trinidad.
Get here!
Nice and spicy.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
I knew I was right about you. You have outperformed all of our previous candidates. If there was an ancient name for outstanding flame bearers, I'm sure the Wayab would consider you for the honor.
Yeah. Although it would probably take Paimon quite a bit longer.
Ha 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 ha. All right. Now there's still a few days left until the ceremony. I should get back so I can inform the chief and the other elders that
Oh, you mean they've still got to sign off on it?
some of them are still hoping we can come to an agreement with Kanich. But that's only because they haven't seen you. Still, I'm the one responsible for securing a flame bearer. And my recommendation is you.
Just for Paimon's own peace of mind, are you sure it's not going to be a problem having Outlanders?
See that place over there? There was a time long before the age of Burkina and the Mountain King, when we saw, after a period of upheaval, our ancestors were forced to move away. Now it has become a place where our youths go to develop courage. If we fail to keep the threat posed by the Mountain King at bay, it might not be long before we have to move again and find a new home. So to answer your question, I think everyone will agree that you...
Fair enough. Desperate times call for desperate measures.
I'll need you to drop by my place at some point before the ceremony, if that's all right.
Okay, see you later then.
You have my gratitude.
We've helped out with a lot of other local festivals before, but this one feels a little different.